Hey everybody, what's up? It's Pachosaurus, this is Overwatch, and we're playing as Torbjorn. The first thing to know about Torbjorn is positioning. You need to find a place perfect for your turret, just like this area that I'm in. It's got to be hard to get to, but has enough field of view to get a wide scope for when the enemy comes in, or it can just be in a spot where the enemy won't expect it to be as you distract them from your turret, which we'll talk about later in more detail. A Torbjorn has a sort of pistol gun that can right click as a very powerful shotgun. Left clicking does a good amount of damage for long range tickling, but you want to immediately start right clicking once you get into the short to mid range. Don't be afraid to leave your turret alone, it can defend itself better than you can defend yourself, and I personally think this is the best way to play as Torbjorn. As you can see right here, I just shotgunned the shit out of the Winston. And areas like this, as you can see, like that, are really important because they're considered as choke points. And well, I'm just lucky that I have a Mercy on my side right here. But as we go in later on, you'll see that my Torbjorn is going to do some amazing shit just by right-clicking and jumping around. All right, here we go. Here we go. Molten Core. Now Torbjorn's Molten Core is just amazing. It increases his attack speed, and look at that amazing kill, that amazing massacre. Now don't forget that to pick up the armor scraps, because after you've killed a wave of enemies, you're gonna get another set of armor scraps. So you might want to use your armor, throw them around, spam it around. Make sure you time your heroic ability and Molten Core the shit out of your enemies at a clutch moment. Molten Core not only gives Torbjorn and his turret additional health, but it also increases the attack speed, build speed, reload speed, and repair speed. So spam that right click and get in their faces. In this case, we had two Torbjorns being played by my buddy Landshark, and it literally gave us unlimited amount of armor. Killing an enemy generates 2 armor scraps, one for me and one for the other Torbjorn. If you have a third Torbjorn, then that'll drop 3 scraps. So that'll give you it doubles up. I think that should get nerfed, sort of. Now, if your turret gets destroyed, changing your position the position of your turret is a good idea, since they already know that spot is where you're gonna put your turret. So changing positions for your turret is a very good idea, because they won't expect that. They'll think that you're gonna put your turret in the same spot as it was before. And you always want to keep your enemies surprised. So that's a very good idea to do.
I can use this.
Going back to what we were talking about, your turret can deal more damage if it goes unnoticed. So one way to do that is to serve as a distraction. So always remember to fight them in your turret's range and keep giving yourself armor when it depletes. So just get in there, get in the fights, jump around, shoot them in the face. You need to be aware that he can't be played like your typical engineer, standing around his turret, protecting it and repairing it. You need to be there in the field, shooting stuff and jumping like a maniac. That's the only way you can get 20 kill streaks like I did. Also, jumping is essential, since Torbjorn is so short that he has trouble aiming for the head shot. So a little jumping can go a long way. A second Torbjorn, just like me and my buddy here, it's optional. It's a great way to ensure that your turret doesn't get ganked from awkward angles.
Do what you were built to do.
And you gotta remember that jumping, playing Torbjorn is a simultaneous task of shooting, jumping, picking up scrap, and playing armor. Because after all, you aren't the you aren't the star of the show. Your turret is.
No one Heroes never die.
So yeah, to sum up, Torbjorn is best played on defend and capture the point objectives. Now that's some tips and tricks for Torbjorn. Thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe so you don't miss any of my videos like this. Feel free to watch the play of the game and watch the ending stats of my Torbjorn. I think I did a good amount of damage, so that should be able to show you how much damage I did playing this Torbjorn this way. I'll see you guys next time.
Oh. Sayang, hindi ko yun nasama sa Lost Vikings. Grabe kanina. sabay kami nag molten core ni Poch, naubos sila. Masarap na.